All right, hey, I'm Dave Allen, and I'm part of Care Groups, and I'm here tonight with Shannon. Um, Shannon, could you just tell us a little bit about you, give us a little background?
I'm Shannon Fox, and I'm a member here at Eastview. I co-lead the cancer support group, and I have a husband and two four-legged children. Outside of work, I enjoy photography and just praising the Lord.
You know, if I sit here tonight, we're just talking, and you look like you got your act pretty well together. Everything I ever see about you, you always have that smile on your face. But I know it's not always been that way. Can you just share with us the lowest point of your life?
Sure. In 2004, I had a major car accident with my husband Chris at the time, and we spent 2 weeks in the hospital before Chris would succumb to his injuries, and I would bury him that Memorial Day weekend. And so it was, a pretty low point in my life, and it took some time to try to get through the grief. And just as I felt like I was getting over that grief, I was diagnosed with leukemia.
Wow. So can you just share what feelings, all the feelings that you had through that time?
Just trying to get through that process was very difficult. I felt like my soul was broken, and just a difficult time. And then just trying to get past that stage of my life, and then surviving the accident and wondering why I survived and he didn't, only to be diagnosed with leukemia, and just wondering what God's purpose was for my life, and why that series of events happened that way, and for me to survive and then have a pretty significant life-altering disease.
Yeah. So you went through the loss of your spouse. You were diagnosed with leukemia. You had to feel pretty hopeless at the time. Mm-hmm. What was the turning point?
Really, it was my relationship with God, and He was the one that was going to be there no matter what. No matter what the circumstance was, no matter how broken I felt, how my heart ached, He was the one that was there for me. He was the one that provided the peace. He was the one that provided friends when I needed friends just to help. I didn't know what to do. I just imagined trying to do all the chores around the house, like mowing the lawn and being in that cast, and how was I going to do that? But the Lord provided for me friends that would just show up out of nowhere and say, "We'll take care of it. We'll help you out." And I know that was Him. I know that He knew every need that I had. He knew my heart, and He just knew how difficult the circumstance was. But really, He provided the relationship that I didn't have with my husband any longer. I had that relationship now with Him.
So we're here with Care Groups, and we've got a lot of hurting people, a lot of people without hope. What would be the one word of encouragement, or the one thing that you could say to these people tonight, just to give them hope?
I would say there was a woman in my life that was very important to me, and she wrote in the front of a Bible for my husband, "Fear not tomorrow, for God is already there." And that's so true. He's already ahead of us, and He knows our hearts. He knows our trials, and He knows everything that we need. And if we just put our hope and our faith and our trust in Him, He'll provide. And it may not be in our timing, but eventually He will provide in some way, and He'll be the one that's able to get you through.